Hello everybody, it's Fern. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. Thank you so much for joining me here. It is currently Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, 12:03. I feel like this always happens. It's like just the afternoon when I open the vlogs a lot of the time because I will pick up the camera when it's my lunch break. To be honest, I haven't really been taking my consistent lunch breaks lately, so I'm really trying to prioritize that, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm sitting down with this delicious meal that I made last night. This is palak dal and it is absolutely divine. So good. Doesn't look as pretty right now because it's in this Tupperware, but oh my goodness, it is absolutely delicious. And I made this with my garden spinach, which is so exciting. It has brought me so much joy being able to eat things out of my garden now. Like, I can't even tell you. It's brought me a little bit of stress because I'm trying to figure out how I can use things. It's kind of nice though. Like, I kind of like that challenge. Last week I made, what did I make? Oh yeah, so I have a whole bunch of arugula. I'm going on a garden tangent here for a minute, just bear with me. So I'm kind of learning. I mean, it's gonna be a bit of a process for me to learn how much I need to plant and like figure out what's called succession planting and just figure out the amounts of everything and the timing, and you know what I mean. I'm very new to this, so it is a learning journey, but I have so much arugula right now because I mean, I have so much of all my kind of salad stuff. Like, I planted so much lettuce, so much arugula, so much kale. The kale's fine because I really do eat a lot of kale and I'll freeze it for smoothies and stuff. But I had a million arugula plants like get huge. First of all, didn't even know arugula got that big because it's I'm assuming just like usually like the baby arugula that we buy in stores. But yeah, I have so much arugula, so I made an herby lentil arugula salad, which was really good. But it was fun to kind of be able to find a use for that and then to make something with that. And I harvested more arugula today. My kitchen is such a hot mess behind me. You can probably see that. But I have a whole bunch of arugula, I have kale, I have spinach, I have some green onion, all like sitting here waiting for me to do something with. But some of it I'm gonna be using fresh for, I found a recipe for an arugula pesto, like an arugula pasta. So I think I'm gonna make that within the next couple of days. Most recipes, it was just a random recipe that I found online and it seemed like a good way to use it. And usually it's pretty easy to just veganize whatever recipes I find. There's only like one ingredient that wasn't vegan anyways. So yeah, there's been a lot of food stuff going on around here. But like I said, I've just sat down to eat my delicious lunch, and I am also going to be trying this Cove kombucha, and I'm so excited to try this. This was actually recommended by one of y'all in the comments. I think it was on this channel. Honestly, maybe it was on my main channel now that I'm thinking about it. No, I think it was on this channel. I think it was. Nonetheless, somebody recommended to try out Cove, and I've never tried it before. I just randomly came across this in the grocery store and I remembered, I was like, oh yeah, Cove, I've got to try it. So I've picked up the strawberry lime, and yeah, let's do a little taste test here. Ooh, the satisfaction. Ooh, it's delicious. It has kind of like, almost like a lemonade-y kind of taste to it. This is so good. I guess that would be the lime. Delicious. Ooh, what a yummy drink to go with my lunch. So I'm gonna have my lunch. I have a lot going on today. I'm in the middle of filming a video, a series of videos actually, for kind of like a project whatever thing that I'm doing. So I'm in the middle of that. That's partially why everything's a hot mess behind me. I have plants that have pests that need to be treated, pots that need to be put away, all that garden food that I was telling you about that I need to get washed and like frozen or used or whatever. I also received my copy of oh gosh, what's it called now? Middle of the Night by Riley Sager, which I have been talking about. If you watch my last vlog, I've been waiting for this book to come in. So that's arrived 2 days ago now, and I've been waiting to start the vlog so that we could open it together. So we're gonna be opening that later and starting it, I guess. I wanna start it right away. I'm actually in the middle of, not even in the middle of, I'm about 50 pages into Misery by Stephen King. So many of y'all were commenting on the video where I was showing my kind of TBR pile for June. So many of y'all were commenting about Misery, so I was like, okay, that's gonna be the next one I read. So I'm currently reading that. I'm liking it, but I think I might put a pause on that just so that I can read Middle of the Night. We'll talk books and do a whole kind of little reading update later. But yeah, I'm mostly gonna be filming today. It's also raining. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's been so, like, I am actually stressed about the garden because it's just been so gloomy and cloudy and rainy. I just went out there and I kid you not. Okay, so it's been cloudy for the past couple of days, but it hasn't rained. And I'm like looking at the sky, I'm like, okay, is it gonna rain? So I went out there this morning, I watered my whole garden. It takes about half an hour to do like a good watering job. And I kid you not, the moment I finished watering, the literal moment I was locking up the deer fence or like closing it, and I could feel raindrops. I was like, what the heck? And now it's full on raining. So of course that would happen right after I finished watering the garden. I also need to paint my nails, which I'm hopefully gonna get to tonight because we have some peeling that's driving me crazy. I was laying down cardboard and it's kind of hard on my nails because I have to peel off all the tape and like tear the cardboard apart, and there's like staples that I was using a tool to get the staples out, but it's just really hard on the nails. And unfortunately that one peeled, and this one, look at that, you guys, it's so sad. I broke one. I finally broke one. They've been getting so long, and yeah, I broke one. I was gonna cut them all off after that happened, but I think I'm just gonna leave it. If another one breaks, I'll cut them, but if it's just the one, I'm like, I think it's fine. So definitely need to redo the nails soon. I keep meaning to do it like for the past few nights, and then I just get so tired at night and it's getting late, and yeah, there's just been a lot going on. I honestly feel like every week, like whenever we're coming up to a new week, I'm always like, okay, this is gonna be the week where things stop feeling chaotic, and then it just never is. Like, I don't know if this is like I keep myself in a perpetual state of stress for whatever reason, I don't know. But it just feels like there's always like a million things on the go. Anyways, I'm sure we have even more to catch up on, and we'll do that later and throughout the rest of the week. Very excited to be starting a new vlog, and yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy my lunch and I'll chat with you later. Hello, it is now Thursday. I didn't end up doing anything else yesterday. I was literally just working until 10 p.m. Trying to finish up a video. So yeah, I have not had a chance to do any of the things I was talking about, any of the like book unboxings or updates or anything. Hopefully tonight. If not tonight, well, hopefully tonight. Anyways, I just finished editing and uploading a video onto my main channel, and now I'm moving on to making a reel because I've got something very exciting here. I don't know if y'all know Lettuce Grow. I've been following them for quite some time. They do like indoor hydroponic growing systems that you can grow food, like vegetables and herbs and flowers. You can grow all kinds of things on them. They're so cool. I followed them for years and I've seen lots of people have them, and I have just never had the space in my home. But they released a smaller version called the Nook, and they now ship to Canada. So very exciting news for me. And they had actually reached out to me like last year, I think, and I was taking forever to get back to their emails, and then I kind of forgot about it. And now that I'm having this gardening obsession right now and just enjoying growing food so much, it came back into my mind. So I emailed them back and I was like, hey, sorry, I know it's been like several months and I've left you on red, but you can send one of those over if you want to. So they so kindly sent me one to try out, and I'm very excited to get it all set up. Literally no idea how much work it's going to be to set up or to maintain or anything. I did do some research on like different, because there's a few different brands that make products like this, and I saw that Lettuce Grow had some of the best reviews, so that's why I decided to go ahead and take them up on their offer. It's supposed to be like fairly easy to maintain and clean and everything. So yeah, I'm just really excited, especially to be able to grow things over winter, to have fresh herbs and stuff. That's just gonna be such a dream. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set that up right now. I'm gonna film a reel. I think I'm gonna take some photos, some Insta stories maybe, and yeah, building things always intimidates me a lot, so I'm hoping that it's straightforward. I always just like put off starting, but then once you're actually doing it, it's usually fine. There's so many pieces here. This little guy was like a magician's hat. Like I just kept pulling stuff out of it. So we'll see how this goes. Good morning, happy Friday. I got my veggie spaceship all set up here. This is like the craziest thing ever. I cannot wait to see what it looks like once the seedlings are in there. The seedlings are supposed to arrive today, so I'll update y'all on how that's going. But I got it all set up last night with did the pH and nutrient water and everything, so it's literally ready to go. So I'm quite pleased with myself that I got this up and running and ready to go for when the seedlings arrive. I can just pop them in. I don't have to feel stressed about that, so good for me. But yeah, I'm just so curious to see what this is going to be like to grow some veggies. This is such a me thing. I already have 200 plants in my house, a garden that I'm a new garden outside, and now I'm literally let's try hydroponics, why not? Anyways, excited for those. It says that the seedlings are supposed to be delivered today, so hopefully they will be. But yeah, it is currently Friday morning and it's chore day, so I'm gonna be just doing a bunch of cleaning stuff and laundry, as well as editing today. It's another rainy, dark rainy day. The kitchen is a huge mess because I was cooking dinner at like 9 p.m. last night. I was saying to my boyfriend that this week, like, I just feel so, not behind, but just like I'm like barely getting everything done, and like I have no time to really breathe or do anything else. Like, I haven't even painted my nails. I did end up fixing this one, but I didn't have time to redo my whole nails. Okay, hello, it's the afternoon now and my seedlings have arrived, so I'm just putting them in here right now. I'm continuing to film my reel that I was working on yesterday for the setup of this, but oh my gosh, you guys, they're so cute. This is bringing me so much joy. Let me show you them. Okay, so they come with 2-day shipping in these little containers. They're so stinking cute, and then you get labels for all of them that you pop onto their little, it just clips onto their little sleeve. But yeah, look, oh my gosh, how cute is that? Some parsley, romaine, what do we have down here? Some blue kale, and my favorite, look at how beautiful this dill is. Oh, it smells so good. Also, the basil smells delicious as well. And my basil is doing so shite. Actually, none of my herbs are really, like, they're so tiny. They're still little tiny sprouts. They're not really doing much out there, so it's actually really nice to have this in here now. And then we have some green onion. Like, how cool is that? So I need to go ahead and put the rest of the seedlings on here. I love it. Okay, hello everybody. Cozy hour, cozy Friday night is now activated. I am so excited to just be taking a little bit of time this evening to just relax, just chill, basically. So that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. It is currently 6:40 p.m. I'm like literally ready to go to bed. Like, I think I'm just gonna do some reading and then just call it an early night. So right here, I obviously have the Middle of the Night book to unbox. I've been waiting. If you watched the last vlog, you saw my debacle of wanting the hardback, but apparently it's the paperback in here, but I didn't end up finding the hardback anywhere, so it's fine. I'm just gonna be happy with the paperback. So let's open it up. Oh, also, I have managed to stay so free from spoilers. It's actually ridiculous. I have not looked at anything. I have not looked at Goodreads. I have not heard anybody say anything, like any post that I see, I'm just not even looking at because I just want to have my own thoughts and opinions about this before I hear from anyone else. So, yeah, I have no idea what the world, what the people are thinking or saying, so that's kind of cool because this has been out for like a week and a half now by the time I'm gonna start reading it. Is this how I'm supposed to open this? Oh my gosh. There she is. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is like a nice big floppy paperback. This is like the nice version of paperback books. So honestly, I'm happy with this. And my boyfriend was telling me that because he saw this, like the physical copy in person before I did. And he was like telling me that they don't have the hardbacks, but he said it is a really nice paperback. He was like, that's what I would want to read, like this nice paperback version. So he's right, it is nice and floppy. Oh my goodness, I don't even really know the synopsis very well of this book. Like, I have no idea. And even though I've been so excited to read this just because I love Riley Sager's thrillers, he's written some of my favorites, I'm not like, it's not overhyped in my head, I don't think, because I'm very like, I don't think it's gonna be better than The Only One Left. Like, that thriller was just so top tier to me, the vibes. So I'm not like, oh, this is gonna be the best thriller ever, this is gonna be his best book ever. Like, I'm just curious of how it's gonna be and just happy to be just reading a fun thriller. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I am gonna start it tonight, so I'm very excited about that. I guess I'm just gonna take a pause from reading Misery. I am almost 100 pages into Misery now, and I am starting to enjoy it more. Like, at first, I don't know, I've been liking it the whole time I've been reading it, but now that I'm getting up to that 100 page mark, I feel like I'm getting more invested and into it. But I mean, I was like low-key bored. I still am kind of low-key bored, but I am curious. Like, I've found myself thinking about it a couple times throughout the day, so I'm getting more invested into that one. Okay, I had to just pause for a moment and quickly buy some movie tickets because on Sunday we are going to see A Quiet Place day one, and I have loved the Quiet Place movies. There's 2 of them, right? I feel like I've liked both of them. Is there 2 of them? I don't know. Anyways, I really want to see it. Don't know if it's going to be good or not. Whether it is good or not, it's going to be a good time for me, though. I said this in my last vlog. We went to see The Watchers, and honestly, it was not a very good film, but I'm just so happy to get out and go to the movies. If the movies, like, if movie theaters close down, I will be so sad. Like, I'm so scared that it's going to be one of those things that just ceases to exist. And every time I go to the movies, I feel like the theater's empty, so I get more scared every single time that I go. So go to the movies, y'all. If you enjoy going to the movies, like, I'm so serious, go to your local movie theater, because it's just such a wonderful, lovely thing to do. That also makes me think of libraries. I really should go to the library more. I just feel like our libraries here are not very good. I grew up in a larger city than here, and I thought it was such an integral part of my childhood, go to the library, and there was like a big city library, and it was just so nice, and I wish that we had something like that here, but unfortunately we don't. But nonetheless, I should honestly still make more of an effort to check out our library here. Anyways, I digress. What did I actually want to talk about? Oh yeah, okay. By the way, I look crazy right now, that's why I'm just like chatting with you like this. Another side tangent. My boyfriend is currently reading Piranesi, and I have been begging him to read this since I read it, basically. I was like, you need to read this so that we can talk about it. This is one of, if not my top favorite books of all time. I'm literally obsessed. I've started listening to the audiobook again since he has been reading this, so that I could just, like, you know, experience it again with him. And oh my goodness, you guys, this book is like, every time I read this, it just blows my mind that this came out of somebody's head. Like, I'm like, how in the world? So yeah, that's very exciting news for me that he's finally reading it and he's liking it so far. So yeah, that's really, really cool. Anyways, okay, so I'm wanting to do this Summerween readathon that's going to be happening, but I'm going to be doing a very modified version, because let's be real, I'm not going to be reading, like, people read so many books, and I'm just not going to be doing that, because I still have, you know, my normal life that I need to keep up with, and I need to get work done, and I need to, yeah, it's just, you know, I literally wish I could just take an entire week off and just focus on reading and just have like a fun, spooky week. Maybe if I would have started planning a couple months ago, but I did not, so I'm gonna do just like a chill version of it. I might only read like literally 1 book, who knows? Anyways, regardless, it's gonna be a fun time, and I think it's just gonna be fun to kind of bring a little bit of spookiness into that week. I'm definitely craving the fall, so Summerween vibes are gonna be just perfect. So, and people were asking about it in the comments. I'll link the, wait, yeah, you'll have time by the time this video goes up. I will link the like announcement video for Summerween if you're curious of like what it's about. I honestly don't even really know what it's about. All I know is that there's prompts to read spooky books, and I was like, sign me up. I'll link the Instagram page down below as well. There's like Instagram prompts too that you can post to participate, like on Insta. It's like, on the first day, post your TBR. Second day, post book spines with orange, pink, and purple to make a sunset. The third day, post a reel of your reading routine, just like cute stuff like that. Obviously, you don't have to do it, but okay, here's the prompts. This is July 5th to 11th, by the way. So the first one is going to be very easy for me to cross off, because it is read a book in the dark, and I read a book in the dark like every night, so that's, but I'll try to intentionally, you know, sit in the dark and maybe like read a spooky book to make it, yeah. Number 2, read a thriller or horror book. So you can combine some of these. So for example, number 2, I don't know why I'm giving a whole breakdown of this when I like literally have never done this before, don't know anything about it, but anyways, so number 2 is read a thriller or horror book, and then number 3 is read a book with a night sky on the cover. So you can combine those and find a thriller or horror that also has a night sky on the cover. So I'm actually going to kind of plan my TBR, not that I'm gonna, like I said, like not that I'm gonna read several books in 1 week, but you never know. You never know. I'm just gonna roughly plan some books that are gonna match up with these little prompts. So I'm gonna go see if there are any books with a night sky on the cover in my like physical book collection right now. This one literally has a night sky on the cover, and 1, 2, 3, 4, oh no, it's only 4 words, has night sky on the cover, but I'm gonna be reading it before, so can't use that one. Okay, so I actually have quite a few options for a night sky, and of course it doesn't have to be a spooky book, but I'm obviously just like trying to make it a spooky book. I'm basically only going to be reading thrillers and horror that week. Okay, so the first one is called Run on Red. This is a thriller where I think they're getting chased in their car. It says, a rural country road, no cell signal for miles, a terrifying game of cat and mouse. This sounds so good. And you can see there is indeed a night sky on there, so this is a contender. Next, we have All the Dangerous Things. This is one of my book of the month thrillers that I've been meaning to read, and there's a reflection of the night sky. I feel like that counts. Like there's literally a moon. I forget what this one was about. This one actually doesn't have the best reviews as far as Stacey Willingham's books go, but I'm still gonna give it a go. It sounds good to me, about her child getting kidnapped out of his crib. I don't know, it sounds spooky and good. Next we have Murder Road, another book of the month thriller where something spooky happens on the road. Oh yeah, murders committed along an old deserted road. Oh my gosh, a lot of these have like road themes. Oh my gosh, this one literally has a car. Oh no, I think this one's to do with a lake. The last one that I picked is Daughter of Mine, which is another book of the month thriller. Is this a night sky? I think so, yeah, up here. Yeah, this is something to do with a creepy lake. I don't know. For some reason, I don't feel very drawn to this one, so maybe I'm just gonna eliminate that one. So I'm gonna see if these 3 are gonna check off any of the other prompts. The next one is read a book with 5 words in the title. All the Dangerous Things, no. None of these have 5 words in the title. And then the 5th prompt is read a book that takes place in the summer. So do any of these take place in the summer? You know what would have been good for this is, what's it called? The Last Time I Lied. The Last Time I Lied. Oh my gosh, that would actually check off so many, by Riley Sager. That's like a summer camp thriller. Oh my gosh, August. It takes place in August. Okay, so that would check off 2. I'm assuming this one takes place in the summer as well. Oh no. Yeah, July. Okay, that could work. I don't know what time of year this one takes place at, so I'll still leave it as an option, but I think I'm gonna prioritize them like this, in this order. Run on Red will be my top priority. For the night sky prompt, read a book with 5 words in the title. Okay, I'm gonna see if I have any thriller or horrors with 5 words in the title. Okay, so I found quite a few that have 5 words in the title. Possible options. So the first one, My Roommate is a Vampire. I bought this last fall, wanted to read this in October, didn't get around to it. This is like, I think just a fluffy rom-com, but the roommate is a vampire, so it's kind of, you know, paranormal vibes. I think that this just sounds like a fun time, and it would give me an option of something just light and fluffy to read. I'm gonna see if it's set in the summer. Not sure if that's set in the summer or not. Next, The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix himself. And I picked this because this is on my June pile of possibilities TBR, and I obviously did not read it, so it might be a good one for this. And it has 5 words in the title. Does it take place during... Oh my gosh, is this mixed media? No way. It has like Reddit. Oh, I love when books do that. I literally love... Oh my gosh, no way. Why did I not know this? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I love when books have mixed media. I guess I shouldn't be surprised because I feel like he does that. Horror Store was mixed media as well. Okay, I'm really keen on this one. Oh yeah, I was trying to see what time of the year. Another option, What Lies in the Woods, another thriller that was actually on my TBR for June that I didn't get around to, but I've been wanting to read this for years, so I feel like I should do that sometime soon. And then this one also had 5 words, and this is a pretty recent book that I got from Book of the Month, and I really haven't heard too much about it, so I don't know. Did this get good reviews? I'm not really sure. But yeah, Missing Girl That Returns, I don't know, some sort of creepy mystery. Another potential option. Okay, I'm gonna keep these all as possibilities, but I think that the ones that I'm gonna prioritize are Run on Red and The Final Girl Support Group. So we'll see if I read either of these during Summerween. As for right now, I'm gonna get cozy and I'm gonna start middle of the night, finally. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I did not sleep a wink last night. That's dramatic. I did sleep a little bit, but it was a very broken sleep, and I couldn't fall asleep for like 3 hours, which is really annoying. Insomnia was back full force, and ironically, the character in the book that I'm reading, middle of the night, obviously, has really bad insomnia as well. So I'm like reading about insomnia, and then I also had insomnia and couldn't sleep. Yeah, I don't know, my insomnia just flares up sometimes, and it is very likely to happen when I'm home alone, because it's just, I don't know, for whatever reason that just like triggers whatever, like anxiety, or I don't know. When I lived alone, honestly, was living my best life, but now that I don't live alone, when I am alone, it's just, yeah, and also the dogs are very on edge. Like Olive kept just randomly barking, and if the dogs are barking as I'm trying to fall asleep, it like triggers an anxiety response. So I knew as soon as she was barking that I was like, oh dear, this is what kind of a night it's gonna be, because they're waiting for my boyfriend to come home. Like they think he's gonna come home at any moment, but it's like, y'all need to settle down because he's gonna be gone for a couple of days. So yeah, trying to keep all the hounds calm around here, trying to keep myself calm. I had such a lovely evening before the whole like trying to sleep situation happened, so it's fine. My alarm still went off at 5 a.m. which in hindsight, I should have turned it off when I was up still at midnight, but I guess I didn't. So it woke me up at 5 a.m. And then, of course, I just couldn't fall back asleep, and then the dogs are up. And so I have been up for quite some time. I think it's like 9 a.m. right now. But I was reading my book for a while in the morning. Really liking the book so far, by the way. It has very much the like suburban thriller vibes, and I love a suburban thriller with like all the, when you get to know like all the neighbors involved, and it's this kind of like cookie cutter white picket fence like perfect neighborhood. I love that setting in a thriller, so I'm really enjoying that. I'm only like 60 pages in or something, but I am really liking it so far. So I'm reading my little book this morning, curled up in bed still with my cup of coffee, and then around 7:30 I noticed the doorbell camera notification on my phone, and I was like, what is this? Like, what package? I don't even know what package is coming today, and it's so early. So I opened it, and I was kind of sketched out because I was like, I hope this is just a package and not somebody like outside my house. And I opened the camera and I'm like, what the heck is this? There's like 5 boxes sitting outside my house. I was like, oh my goodness, and I knew exactly what it was, but I was not expecting for it to be delivered today. I thought this was coming next week. It is our new couch that we ordered. Yes, we got a new couch because I hate our current couch. It was kind of just, I don't know, it wasn't meant to be our like long-term couch. When we moved in here, we had to downsize our living room furniture because we have like a tiny little minuscule area for a couch and for like our living room. So it wouldn't actually fit the couch that I had in my 500 square foot apartment, just because the layout is different. It's like very narrow. Anyways, we couldn't fit that couch. So when we moved in, I had to sell that couch, which was so sad because I love that it was like a little, what's it called? Like a lounger, like a little mini sectional kind of situation where there's like, where you have like the foot part that comes out. Yeah, a lounger. Anyways, I missed that so much, and our current couch is just, it was just cheap couch that we got. It's very uncomfortable. The cushions, like the whole thing is just like warping. Like it's very shite quality. It's just from Wayfair, which I kind of wish we would have just waited to find something better, but it was so hard to find something that's gonna fit in that space. So we just kind of bought what we could find because obviously it would have been really annoying to not have a couch. Anyways, long story short, our current couch we're still gonna be keeping. We're just gonna put it downstairs. But I have been low-key keeping my eye open, like basically since then, just for something that's gonna be a little nicer, a little more comfortable, and also fit in that tiny space. So I happened to see a couple of weeks ago somebody posting about their Burrow couch, like the brand Burrow. They do like modular seating, I guess. Like they do like really big sectionals, or you can just do small ones, and you can add to it to like, if we moved and needed something bigger, we could just add more pieces to it and make it bigger, if that makes any sense. So anyways, I saw that they had a cute little sectional, like a love seat sectional, and I looked at the measurements and it would fit in our space, and I could have my little legs stretched out thing again. So I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so much more cozy. They had it in green, and yeah, it just looked like basically what I've been looking for. So I told my boyfriend, and he was like, oh, that looks awesome, like sure, let's do it. But I was like, no, we're not gonna order yet. I'm gonna wait until there's a sale or something. Literally like the next day after he was telling me like, let's order it. And I was like, no, let's wait. Literally the next day they went on sale. So we were like, okay, let's grab it. So we got a new little couch, and I'm so excited to get that set up. I'm very apprehensive, I guess would be the word. I don't know. I feel like it's really hard to find a nice couch for a reasonable price, which obviously we don't have like $5,000 to spend on a couch to buy like something that's going to be high quality. So I'm hoping, I look like it has good reviews and stuff, but yeah, I'm just hoping that it's actually going to be something that's decent quality. So yeah, we'll see how that goes to set that up and get that in the space. I'm really hoping it's gonna work. It's just such an awkward space to work with. I wish we had a bigger living room so that I could have like a big, giant, cozy, comfy couch, but one day. The whole point of me saying this is because I was like, this of course would happen to me, that this massive couch, it's not massive, it's just a love seat, but you know what I mean. It's like all these massive boxes get dropped off unexpectedly outside the house when it's only me at home. So I had to literally roll them up the stairs, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if my neighbors across the street are like up watching me. The smaller ones I could just carry, obviously, but the big ones I had to freaking roll them in. I was like, I look crazy right now, but I'm not going and asking a neighbor. It's 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday. So I got them all inside, which is good because I was very concerned that I wouldn't be able to when, what was it? Something arrived last summer after we moved in. I think it might have been my mattress actually. Anyways, the box was so heavy. I literally think I had to leave it outside the house until my boyfriend got home. So I'm glad that I was at least able to get these ones inside. Yeah, so just filming and editing today, basically a work day, but maybe once I get that done, I'll attempt to put the couch together. I don't know how difficult it's gonna be, but I just really want to see it. But then also, what am I gonna do with the old couch? Actually, it comes apart. Duh. I can just take it apart and then maybe rig it downstairs. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, that's basically my plan for the day. I want to film at least 2 videos for my main channel, and then I need to edit at least this vlog, but I would also like to edit a main channel video. So, but that's like a lot to like film and edit 2 whole videos. That's gonna be like, yeah. So we'll see how far I get with that. It's overcast today. Of course, we are supposed to get sun next week. I know, it's so absurd how gloomy it's been here this spring and summer, but I'm waiting to see if it's gonna rain. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I water my garden, because last time I watered my garden when the weather was like this, it literally started raining right after I finished and then rained the entire day. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit to see. Anyways, gonna finish washing my face and get ready, and I'll chat with you guys later. Okay, I'm back. I was just in the other bathroom doing my makeup. I don't know why I do half my getting ready routine in this bathroom and then I moved to the other bathroom to do my makeup and hair, but anyways, I've come back because I wanted to talk to y'all about some of the new makeup I've been trying, mostly this blush. I was saying a few vlogs back that I was wanting to try a cool toned blush because I've always just used warm tone blushes, but I think that I'm more cool toned, so I was kind of on the hunt for one, and I ended up getting a few things from ColourPop because, I don't know, I've always liked ColourPop and they're just very affordable. So, and I got this on sale, so I ended up picking up a few things, placing an order. I got like 7 things for $60 or something, but I've really been liking this blush. I've been using it for probably 2 weeks now, so I feel like that's long enough for me to speak on it. So this is just their pressed powder blush, and it's in the shade New to You. It's just a kind of like mauvey, cool toned pink. I don't know, but I really like it. So yeah, that's what I've been wearing recently. I've actually been trying out a few new things. Maybe I should tell you about my foundation that I've been using as well. Okay, so I've just been using the Born This Way concealer, just like dotting it around wherever I need it, blend it out, and then set with just like a cheap pressed powder, or loose powder, I guess is what I've been using. I've been using the one from Makeup Revolution for the past few years. I have a makeup routine on this channel from like a year or 2 ago, and that was the same thing I was doing like up until now. But the other day, my mom randomly gave me this powder foundation. It's already getting dirty, but she randomly gave me this because she said she bought it in, this was a shade too light for her, and it happens to match me pretty much perfectly. But I've never really been like a powder foundation person. My mom always, she's like obsessed with powder foundation. She's like, it's really good, like, do you want it? And I was like, okay, sure. So I tried it. This is the Marcel Skin Caring 3-in-1 compact foundation, concealer, setting powder with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. Yeah, it looks like this. It says that it's vegan and cruelty free, obviously, but I used this and I was like, what the heck? This is actually so nice and so easy to put on because I don't have to mess with powder or anything. Like, I literally just put this on and it takes like 30 seconds. So I've been kind of obsessed with that. The only thing is that if you wear it for a long time, like if I'm wearing that, if I put that on in the morning, by the evening, it's probably like smudging in places. You can see it kind of looks like in my last vlog, I noticed in one of the clips, it was like smudged right here. I think that was from me wearing sunglasses. But anyways, it doesn't really happen with my, I know this blush looks crazy right now. I still have to blend this and everything. But yeah, I've been randomly obsessed with that powder foundation that my mom gave me. So I'm probably going to repurchase that when I run out because that's like my new kind of go-to routine, and it keeps my face pretty much nice and matte all day, which is really nice because my face tends to get kind of greasy looking throughout the day. And then my highlighter that I'm obsessed with is this. I don't even know if they sell this anymore, but I hope that they do because I want to get it again when I run out. But this is the, what is this brand even called? Black Moon Cosmetics or something? I don't know. I've had this forever in the shade Shroom. It's like a pinky, like a pinky highlighter. It's so cute. I need to fix my nails so bad. Oh, oops, I should have done my freckles first. Oh well, I have still been loving this freckle situation. I did get some new lip products as well from ColourPop that I have been wearing and loving. Again, I wanted some like cool toned lip products, and yeah, I'm loving all the cool toned vibes of this new makeup lately. So yeah, just thought I would share that. Oh my god, you guys, that highlighter that I was just saying, I don't even know if they sell it anymore. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Why? Oh, okay, I now have highlighter everywhere. I literally just like swept this all up with the little brush. I don't even care. I'm not wasting this. This floor was literally washed yesterday. Same with this mat, so whatever. I checked online in a panic and thankfully they do still sell this. So that's good, but yeah, I obviously want to salvage what's left of mine. Okay, I transferred you onto my actual camera so that I could show you the finished result of my makeup. Oops, grabbing these lip products to show you. Let's find better lighting. It's a little bright. There, I think that's pretty good. You can see the blush, and can you see the highlighter? Boop, 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 little bit. Anyways, obsessed with this lip combo. So this is the ColourPop lip liner in Cool BFF. It's just a really cool toned nude, so I love that. And I've paired it with the, I don't even know what brand this is, Para. I got this off Amazon last year. I really like it. The shade is, I can link it. The shade is Chilling Rosy. They have tons of different colors. I've been meaning to pick up another one ever since I got this. But yeah, this combo is so good. So good. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. But I am going to get on with my filming day here. So I am officially going to leave the vlog. I know I keep coming back to tell you stuff, but yeah. Okay, bye. Oh shit. I won't hurt you, buddy. You're scaring me though.
when we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets sing. Side to side and think, no limits to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight.